Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jem Kaundo. We are coming live and clear from Kilimani here in Nairobi capital. So Kilimani is one of the suburbs of Nairobi where you can stay, you can do business. But there are 10 negative aspects about Kilimani that many content creators never talk about. So in this video I'll be reviewing those 10 aspects. So you need to watch this video to the end and ensure you comment below. Let me know what you think about these aspects, whether they really make sense or it's my, it's me making this story. So come along with me so that we can be able to review Kilimani. I did another video about Kilimani and it got relatively good feedback, but this one is gonna be super special. It's very different because we have had so many content creators coming to Kilimani. They talk about the nice places of Kilimani and they never tell you these negative aspects that you need to know. So come along with me, we do this content. So let's go. So on this route that we are heading to, this is Yaya Center. It's the main, I think the center point of Kilimani, and I think it's one of the landmarks that if you are lost, you can be able to trace yourself and you can be guided on the which way to go. So yes, so this is Kilimani. I am not refuting that it's not a beautiful place, but you can hear the noise through the tracks, and it's a high-end place where the people who got some little change, they normally come to stay. But when it has this kind of noise, sometimes it's not really good, especially if you have small children. So one of the I have to say that it's not a bad place. It's relatively okay, but we also need to point out the negative aspects of it so that whenever you are moving to this place, you still know that these things exist and you know how to manage yourself, because at the end of the day there is no place in this world that does not have some negative aspects. I'm not refuting that this is an exclusive thing. I'm only saying that it's a review and it's my perception that how this place you can be able to view it and how you can be able to prepare yourself whenever you're coming to this place. So that is me giving you my perception, the kind of image you can be able to get about Kilimani. So let's go.
Sometimes again sawa. Nasema like Kilimani. Unafanya biashara kama hizo.
Yes.
Biashara si mbaya, lakini hali nayo inakaa mahali inakuwa ngumu kila mahali, unaona.
Yes.
So like this sometimes ikuwe poa, sometimes ikuwe mbaya kabisa. So inategemea na siku zingine lakini.
Okay. So ina depend. So nadhani yanga watu huku wanatoa pesa sana cause tunajua ni masongo.
Kuna masongo huku lakini
so business so isongi.
Sometimes ka leo naona kitu imewaka the whole day, no one is coming. Hapo ndo anakaa hizo naona leo hizi kama hiyo.
Okay.
This sometimes iko chini, no. Compared to other days. Lakini ka leo iko chini bro.
Lakini maybe ni hali ya biashara.
Ni hali ya biashara kwa sometimes kuna siku inakuwa poa, kuna siku zinakuwa mbaya. So
mimi perception yangu nadhani yanga Kilimani ni place nikikuja kuweka biashara yangu kila siku naenda tu na do.
Okay, unaona kama matajiri hao mostly wako huku wengi, lakini they always wanaenda kwa supa na buy huko kwa supa vitu. So huku chini mtu ana feel like hivi kama huko.
So inamaanisha wanaenda supa badala ya kuja kubuy kwa huku mtaani.
Tricky sana.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. Maybe unaweza tuambia jina yako?
Mimi naitwa Vitalis.
Okay.
Hapa hivi smocha kama hivi.
Next we are send you are mkikuja Kilimani mkuje msupport msee hapa hivi anafanya biashara poa. Mpe kazi hata watu wa Kilimani, kujeni mnunue mayai hapa. At least naweza niwaonyeshe napiga hapa. Ona mayai kuna something called smocha, sio? Kuna smocha, kuna smoky. Hata mimi utanitengenezea mayai. Think that kusupport pia.
Tena itakuwa best kabisa na.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Sawa. So at least nilikuwa nafanya review ya eneo venye iko. Yeah, thank you so much for agreeing to do my interview. Okay. Sawa.
Acha nipatie jamaa kwanza hii.
Yeah, it's okay. So guys, you've heard from one of the residents of this place. These are the people who are doing business in this location. And from what they are said, they're saying that some of the times the business is not okay, and we think that maybe being in these upper end places, business would be booming. But well, they're saying that most of the people around this place, they go to supermarkets, and very few people come to shop to buy food from these food vendors. So let's continue with the journey and. Guys, after the interview, I decided to support my friend by buying a smocha for the first time. I'm trying smocha. It's thing you can be able to see. It's a chapati, which is also called roti, and then the sausage, and then there is that we call kachumbari. That is what do you call it? Tomatoes. Then there's some sauce. Nijaribu nisikie venye itakuanga once in a while, si mbaya. Chili. So that is how smocha is prepared. I've been hearing about this smocha. It's very famous nowadays in Kenya. It's a street food, and many people have been talking about it. It's really famous and people love it. So I decided why not try it? And it's really cheap. I think all this costs for 60 bob, which is around 50 cents dollars. So guys, this was my lunch for today. So I dig in and I enjoy. So if you want a smocha, you buy a Kilimani around the Ayasenda area. Pass by and support my friend. So really enjoy it. I did not talk on camera, I had to do a voice over for it, and that was me digging in seriously. Yeah, so that is smocha, and it's delicious, very nice meal because the mixture of kachumbari and chapati, sausage, delicious. So guys, subscribe my channel, like this video, and share with your friends, and tell a friend to tell a friend that the JM account is on a journey to success. Right? Let's do this, guys. So I hope you have subscribed my channel. While Kilimani is considered generally safe, incidents of crime, including theft and mugging, do occur. Residents need to remain vigilant and take precautions to ensure their safety, especially when walking at night. It has happened, and we have had some cases reported about security concerns for the people who are visiting, especially foreigners. And at the same time, we also have cases where we have young men who are frequenting this place and they are doing some kind of dirty business, especially a business like wash, another kind of stuff that are not really okay. So you need to be very careful whenever you are in this place, because it's not generally to say that everything is okay. You have to watch your surrounding.
As Kilimani undergoes rapid urban renewal and gentrification, there are concerns about the displacement of lower-income residents and small businesses. Raising the rents and property prices can make it difficult for long-time residents to afford living in this neighborhood, leading to social and economic inequality. So as you can see, these people have come to look for work, and probably they are just coming from Kibera, and just because they cannot be able to afford to live in this neighborhood, they just come to do some kibarua business. And if they can be able to afford, they will still do their business at the same time live in the same neighborhood. So whenever we get this kind of development it comes in two folds. We have the people who cannot be able to afford being displaced, and the people who can afford now chasing away these people, and then they will use them so that they can work for them. So at the same time, the development is okay, but it still now creates another social gap that sometimes it really does not augur well when it comes to coexisting together as a community. Despite its rapid development, Kilimani still grapples with inadequate infrastructure, including poor drainage systems, unreliable water supply, and insufficient waste management systems. These issues can affect residents' quality of life and contribute to environmental degradation. So these are some of the things we need to watch out, because with the population growing and so many apartments that are being constructed, and you can see this, so some of them are very tall, and they can accommodate very many people. That means that the population is going to create some shortage in terms of infrastructure, because they are going to strain the infrastructure that is already available. So that's
Guys, do me a favor, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Don't leave the premiere before you like the video. As much as you're enjoying the video, please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to my channel. Look at the noise, so much noise in this place, and really disturbing sometimes.
Despite efforts to preserve greenery, Kilimani lacks sufficient public parks and recreational areas. Residents often have limited access to green spaces for relaxation and outdoor activities, contributing to a sense of urban congestion.
Like the video, subscribe to my channel. Guys, I cannot refute, the place looks very nice. So as much as there is still the negative part of Kilimani, the place looks amazingly beautiful, you know. So I am just giving an opinion of the things that you need to know whenever you are moving into this place. And it's just like any other place in the world. We still have the negative aspects of the place and we have the positive aspects. So it's always good at least to have the two sides of the coin so that you can be able to make an informed decision. Something to note is that the walking space has been grabbed. I think maybe people have grabbed the walking space. So you find that the space where you are walking is very small. And, well, it's still okay, but so look at this space where I'm supposed to be walking. So it means that people cannot So guys, thank you so much for the ones that have subscribed to my channel. There is some Chinese, I don't know, it's a kitchen, Chinese kitchen here. Look at that view, guys. This looks amazingly okay.
Like many other urban areas, Kilimani suffers from air pollution, mainly from vehicle emission, poor quality of air, and instrumental effects to the residents' health. So if you look at the environment, sometimes whenever we have air pollution, it really affects people's respiratory system, increasing the health risk. So something that should just be done. Something else that you can be able to see is traffic congestion, with the narrow roads that exist in this area and the growing number of cars. People are buying cars, at the same time the roads are not expanding. So despite its a vibrant atmosphere, Kilimani can be a lonely place for some residents, especially newcomers and expatriates. If you find yourself in this place and maybe you don't have friends, it can really become some kind of a jungle for itself. So you just need to get a friend to be able to at least talk to. Just look at all this road that is empty. You have to walk alone. You can see very few people on the road. So sometimes, we really like to go to these upper end places whenever we get some pocket change. But you find yourself, I think, in the Eastlands. Sometimes the chaotic scenes of Eastlands sometimes gets, at least your mind gets concentrated on other things, so you don't find yourself thinking too much. So there is also this other side where you find yourself in this kind of situation. So it depends with the kind of environment that you want. You want a quiet place but you are alone and no disturbance. It's the best place, but at the same time, if you are that person who needs attention, who needs people to hang around with, the best place to be. Kilimani popularity has led to overcrowding in some areas, particularly around the commercial hubs and residential complex. This can result to limited space like parking, crowded streets, and a sense of congestion, and it can lead to some kind of instability, because whenever you find yourself in a place that has so many people, chances are you might find a few people who are not really good people. It's also good to note that if you find yourself in these crowded spaces, watch your space. Make sure that you are in a place that you not be able to compromise your security. At the same time, you don't end up having your staff in a place that is not very much secure. So at the same time, you also find that air pollution is real, like Kilimani, like any other urban area. You find that we have kind of air pollution, because when we have this kind of many people around, it's obvious that you'll have air pollution because of emission. You also have people making noise. So still actually it's a good place, but at the same time these things do exist. We also need to talk about them so that we don't get ourselves surprised. But generally it's a good place. If you have some pocket change, buy your apartment in this place. I think renting for a house in this place goes between at least 100k and above. Though I think there's still places where you can get a place for maybe 50,000. Depends the kind of house that you want. So guys, this is Jem Kaundu. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Support my channel. We are really growing, and let's grow together as a family. This one I was in a matatu along what do you call it, Alingam, heading to Area Center. So guys, thank you so much for choosing to watch my videos. Please share with your friends, and I really appreciate your love and support. So enjoy the premiere, and please leave us a comment. Bye.
Walifanya 20 minutes kila natumia naenda 1 hour. Kiwa na watu wa kwa show. Kaisha kabisa ni wachapa. Hapo bando kueleza hata kama ni flowers sababu tunalipia. Kwanza kupunguza mpaka 1500. Unasema wewe. Una hiyo difference. And my fashion ndio tunakula. I just go down sana. Hata kama ndio kwa sababu sana la side. Hata ndio ndio bao yao. Akadete madam.